My name is TJ, and you suck at BODYCAM. Let's face it. Instead of just playing more, you go around and look for a tutorial, like that's gonna fix you somehow. Nah, but I'm here for you. I'll try my best to give you a different perspective on why you can't hit the broadside of a barn for some reason. Let's get started. Now, first of all, so that we're all on the same playing field, I'll try and keep this simple for your goldfish brain. F is for flashlight used in the darkness, L is for laser beams, E is for picking all the stuff up off the floor, and G is for dropping things. La 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 la. Alright, the video. Where was I? The bomb. Right. If you decide to play the body bomb mode, you'll have to remember that holding the bomb in your hands disables your primary weapon. So to use your gun, you're gonna have to drop the bomb. What's also important is that planting the bomb does not require you sticking it in a specific bomb site. You can literally spawn in with the bomb, instantly plant it, and keep it in your hands for as long as you can. Once you're holding the bomb, simply hold left click to plant or defuse once you find it. And once it's done, you're free to drop it and take your gun out again. With the basics out of the way, let's get into 5 tips and tricks that'll help you survive longer and get more kills while you're at it. The first reason that you suck at BODYCAM is your aim. The kind of free aim mechanic that you see in BODYCAM can be tricky for newcomers. Unlike other shooters, the bullets you fire actually come out of your barrel and not the middle of your face. Some other games do this too though, like Insurgency, Rising Storm Vietnam, Squad, Arma, mostly tactical shooters. With time, you'll develop a sense for where you're actually pointing your gun. You could use a laser for this or the flashlight, but I personally wouldn't leave those on all the time since they give away your position. The art of guesstimation will slowly turn you into a point shooting John Wick. Yeah, that's right, you're gonna go from dumbass to badass in no time. Something that goes along with this tip is tip 1.5, I guess. Visibility. Now I run an i9 9900K and a 4070 Ti, so I can basically crank up the graphics and not really have any visibility problems or FPS problems. Not everyone is ready to chop their bank account in half for an early access shooter though. So I suggest you look up your own setup in Google, type the word BODYCAM behind it, and do some research yourself. Yeah, you heard me right. If you're having performance problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but FPS ain't one. Hit me! Alright, moving on to reason number 2 of why you're a useless sack of shit. Pacing. Yes, we've all seen my super cool edits. You guys think I'm so cool and...
TJ, I want to be like you when I grow up, and you're so cool, and you're so TJ, wah!
You can't reach my level, kid. Alright? Slow it down, okay? I know you see people hit sick clips by rushing around and just mag dumping an entire enemy team in the back, but let's face it, in a clip like this, you're not the one shooting. You're most likely this guy. The most common mistake I've personally seen new people make is they either rush too much or they camp too hard, I guess. You cannot win a search and destroy match by sitting in a corner all game and watching some angle that you just chose to watch for 20 minutes. You cannot win by camping all game long. Same goes for rushing. You cannot expect to get a single kill if all you do is sprint around with your gun aimed at the floor. So find your pacing. Never run around corners. I mean, yes, you should hurry to get to cover, and sometimes you should wait if you hear footsteps. But don't get stuck doing the same thing over. I mean, that reminds me. Have I ever told you the definition of
insanity?
What I mean by this is if you're rushing everything and going 0 and 18 and free for all, guess what? Stop rushing. Also, if you're camping for like 20 minutes and you only have 2 kills and 0 deaths, guess what? Stop camping. Now,
Are you a rusher or are you a
camper. Try and be real. Catch yourself doing either of these too much and try and fix it yourself. Your pacing will adapt to the game in no time. Now let me tell you the next reason why your friends are all in offline mode as soon as you turn the PC on. CQB. Now I don't know how to tell you this, but judging from the fact that this is probably like the 7th tutorial you've looked up, you probably wouldn't last a minute in proper CQB fights. I don't see nearly enough people in-game slicing corners properly, using nades effectively, or just simple stuff like standing away from cover and not pushing your gun into the wall. These are very small things that you can alter that will keep you alive for longer and maybe even help you win a match when no one's looking. Slicing corners is something that I think most people have at least some knowledge of, but they either apply it wrong or just half-ass it. Take your time, lean into it, don't expose your entire body, and remind yourself that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. If you can't properly slice a corner because there's something in the way of the door frame, or maybe the room is too big to clear alone, guess what? Throw a grenade in there. I swear to God, so many people in this game die with their nades still in their inventory, like, what are you saving it up for? The maps are small, you're in the fight instantly. Chuck that nade and go to work. Press 3 to select the nade. Right click once to aim, and left click to throw it. Yeah, you might kill yourself a couple times, or bang your friends. Bang your friends? What? Flashbang your teammates. But the point is that you're learning how to throw nades correctly. And in a game where there's no real crosshair or any guide to help you throw the nade apart from just you holding out your hand, nade skills are very OP. Now the thing I said about standing away from cover doesn't mean that you should stand out in the open like a dumbass. You should stand an arm's distance away from cover, just so you can keep your gun up at all times. Keep in mind your gun bumps into walls, closets, friendlies, enemies, so keep a little distance, keep your barrel from pointing at the floor for no reason, and just try and keep yourself in the fight at all times. Now another big reason why you ate alone at the lunch table at school is map knowledge. Map knowledge is crucial in any first-person shooter. Even in the big ones like Arma, where you can't possibly know every inch of the map, you can check your map before you do anything, which is kind of a no-brainer, I guess. And speaking of no-brainers, you guys have to learn the maps quickly. Now there's no mini-map, so the best way to do this is to just host a free-for-all game on whatever map you want to get the hang of, and try and explore it for a little bit. Don't just stick to the good spots, get used to every nook and cranny. The maps aren't too big, so you'll get the layouts down pretty fast. And when you do this, try and lean around corners like you're actually playing the game. Get used to where the dark spots are, maybe chuck a couple grenades at your feet so you know where the spawns are, and give it some time. Your brain can barely have the capacity to remember everything I said in this video, so don't beat yourself up if you don't know every single angle. If you still don't know where you're getting shot from, play it like it's airsoft or paintball and you're a little pussy. You don't want to get hit, so you take it slow and you look before you cross the roads. And finally, the 5th reason that you smell like a whole can of bounce that ass: adaptability. Now there's been some complaints about BODYCAM because you cannot choose your own loadouts. But the thing is, you can make the most of what's available if you're smart. As we all know, switching to your pistol is always faster than reloading, but what's even better is switching to another primary that you picked up from someone who wasn't using it at the time. Would you rather have a Glock as a secondary or a pump action shotgun? I think that's an easy pick. If you're still not sure what guns you'd like to prioritize picking up during matches, you can go into the training facility on the practice map and practice with all the weapons there. That way you can practice your aim, and you'll never get caught trying to full auto a single shotgun like an imbecile. I hate it when that happens. And there you have it. Those are 5 tips you can use to unskill issue yourself in BODYCAM. If you practice free aim, you find your pacing, use your nades properly in CQB, you take some time to learn the maps, and improve your weapon adaptability, you're gonna be a badass in no time. If you like this type of content and want to support the channel, I don't know, go visit a psychiatrist or something. My name is TJ, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Freeloading sons of bitch.